Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's time to level up the party, so that's the first thing on the agenda. Caledorn will get another level of Sorcerer, of course. Take 1 point in Persuasion, 1 point in Mobility, and 1 point in Arcana. As for spell, isn't it? Get a level 3 spell. Fireball is always useful. Haste is definitely useful. Stinking Cloud is absolutely useful, so we'll take Stinking Cloud. Then we have Valerie, of course she'll taking a fighter, athletics, lore nature. Suddenly she has an additional skill point. She needs persuasion. What on earth I'm going to do with that on? I guess we'll take mobility. Makes kind of sense to have for a fighter. As for her feet, take outflank. Then it is time for Lindsay. Bard, of course. Athletics, mobility, trickery, knowledge, world. And I guess stealth as well. As for the feet, this is a bard talent. Canny Observer can be useful, I guess. Not that I've taken any kind of perception on her at all. Fast stealth. Let's do skill focus and trickery. And spell. Delay Poison could be useful in terms of using Stinking Cloud, but I don't really see the point of putting that on her, since she doesn't really have all that spell slots available today. Soundburst, however, could be useful. See any other thing that I want on this one, so yeah, let's just go with that. Now for Amiri, of course we take a class of Barbarian. Athletics, mobility, lore, nature, perception, good. This one, I have absolutely no idea what to take now. That looks useful. Let's take that deadly accuracy. Harim, cleric. Take those 2 skills. These did not get any feats. Icondio is a pure ranger, that's something I'm happy with. Athletics, mobility, stealth, or nature and perception, that's all perfect. Combat style feat, archery. I think we'll take many shot. Point blank master doesn't really seem that useful considering it is up close, and I have no intention of being up close with him anyways. So there we go. Now we have to take a quick look at the spellbooks. 2, you have an additional available here. Where's the dexterity one? Constitution, strength, charisma, and wisdom. There is no dexterity one. Arrow of Law. Effortless armor. Die. Protection from alignment communal, that's... And then level 3, we can either take Dispel Magic or we can take Rage. That does not look too good, so let's take Dispel Magic, that's useful. Animate Dead. That could be actually. Blindness is nice. Delay Poison Communal, that's... I will take that. Searing Light is a useful spell, but not for the particular part of the game we are in now. Let's take 1 Searing Light and 1 Animate Dead. As for Econdio, Aspect of a Falcon and Long Strider. I think we'll rather take Hurricane Bow. And Acid Maw, as we are trolls. You do not have any spells. Lindsay does, but she has just natural access to them, and so does Caledorn. So that looks fine. Let's go back to the map then. Yep, leave. We are not headed towards the Burden Chambers. Bandit camp. Isn't that one of the it's in the South Narlmarches. Kobold Trail, that's one of Icon's leads. What I think we should do is take a look at the various locations in northern Narlmarches so we can try to annex that
take an epic pose. I need inspiration. I'm good.
Strike as one. Do not hold back.
Good. An elderly half-elf stands before you. His sun-bleached hair reveal him as a seasoned traveller, and the confidence with which he holds his bow reveals him to be a seasoned warrior, and his cart full of various items. It seems a trader as well. Damn trolls, almost died from the stink alone. The half-elves wiped the sweat from his brow. They almost had me. Since when are trolls not afraid of fire? Good thing I had a few flasks of acid among my goods. Thank you for your timely rescue, friends. Despite his confident gaze, his voice trembles slightly. A few moments more and I would have... He frowns. Whoever rules this land gives little care to its safety. Formerly safe trade roads are given over to trolls and not a guard to be seen, but where are my manners? I am Dalton from Miven, a merchant by trade. Who are you? Lawful good. I am the Baron of these lands, and your words are fair. I will do what I can to make the roads safer. Dalton looks shocked. Oh, I beg your forgiveness, your grace. Dalton bows politely. But these trolls, they're a threat to everyone. Ekon solemnly nods, staring at the ground without a word. They've attacked several villages, destroyed several bridges, and are scaring away trade caravans. Worse than bandits by far. If your grace is willing to resolve the matter, I know a mage living nearby. I visit him from time to sell him reagents for his spells. He is an expert on trolls, might know why they've suddenly become bolder and fireproof. Lone House has been revealed. I can see that you're an experienced trader. Would you consider operating exclusively in Barony? Dalton frowns. Don't get me wrong, your grace, but I've family in Brevois, so my road must always take me there, no matter how dangerous the journey. Let's go with the diplomacy. The roads are unsafe. I would suggest you go no further than the capital and wait until the roads can be garrisoned properly. There is still plenty of trade to be had elsewhere in the region. Succeeded. Dalton frowns. If things are that bad, well then, perhaps I shall conduct my business here for a time. Very well. Any other dangers on the road? Trolls aren't enough, huh? Dalton laughs, then frowns. Actually, I have heard a disturbing rumor. It is said that a hodag has made a lair in a cave south of here. Whether true or not, traders are taking no chances, taking forest routes instead. Let me mark the cave on your map. Hodag lair has been revealed. Amiri grins. I've never fought a hodag. Yet. Tell me more about this mage. Dalton scratches his head. Bartholomew is his name. He's not bad for a human. Always so polite and so respectful. But there is something odd about him. He lives alone in the middle of the woods, his house surrounded by traps with a single safe road leading to it. No bandits, no trolls scare him. And the way he looks at you, it's like he's examining you. Like he's considering to crack you open to see what's inside. With the chills, Dalton quivers. You're from Miven, you say? What is their view on this new barony? Long ago, Miven was founded by the sword lords who refused to bow before the new ruler and fled Brevois. While not Brevens anymore, our people and the people here have a lot in common, as I've heard the barony here was founded by people from Restov. We look upon them as distant cousins, I suppose. Dalton smiles. And welcome, cousins. That is, not family you'd rather forget. Good fortune to you and safe travels. Hold a moment, I didn't have a chance to reward you for your help. Fortunes are best shared after all. Safe travels. Get 3 potions of cure light wounds and 100 gold coins. Not complain about that.
Our path leads on.
Okay, so moving back up here. Surprised nobody has stammered about needing a rest yet. 3 Pine Islet. Looks like an interesting place. Tuttle room? It's a curious name.
We shall overcome.
Okay, they have regular loot. That's curious indeed. It's like possible river. There it is.
We will prevail.
Last wishes.
If they had any last wishes, I would be worried. Dart and gold.
This is where I step in.
You have to admire that halfling's tenacity. What's this? A long spear +1, randomly stuck in the ground. Rice and nut pudding. Sounds lovely. Judging by the empty coffer, someone was using this boat to transport quite a bit of goods. Where did all the stuff go?
You see that?
Ancient weather-worn ruins. Time has been merciless to them. It is virtually impossible to tell when they were erected or who were the builders. Treasure is always
Look
nice.
ahead.
Anything else?
Yep. Scorched fragment of a necklace.
My search was not in vain.
And chalice. Like amusing that we have to go over here where we bought these to get out of the map of the zone we were in. Let's move further on.
Resting would be nice. Don't you think?
Now the complaining's. Okay, let's unequip, I guess, all of the people. Now that's something that is interesting. Extending the ability to stay awake for another 4 hours. Okay, so hunting. You do the camp camouflage. You do the hunting. You do the cooking. Do the special role, and then Caledorn. Oh, you don't have any perception. What is this maintain armor? Gains +1 AC to the first battle within 12 hours. That is rather crappy. We do need someone with better perception. The guard. you can go. We have +10, the guard. Okay, that looks better. Begin resting.
Torag is a decent god. It's a pity you don't save him.
On the day that he betrays you, you will speak otherwise.
It's a regular ray of sunshine, that dwarf. Glade in the wilderness. This doesn't look to be one of those large areas, which is good.
Attack!
We will prevail.
Wolf from Silence Pack. Yes, there is a named wolf here then.
We march ahead.
I am prepared to meet my end on you.
Skin them.
I will guide us.
You will? On earth is that? Jug. So here's something half-eaten. Before we go in there, let's do a quick save. Oh,
Stay behind me.
Defeat is not an option.
that is correct.
Do not hold back.
Serves you
Let's finish
right.
them quick.
Without a doubt.
Who will prevail?
We shall overcome.
Silence Wolfling. I think that won't go too well.
Let us fight as one.
You deserved it.
Listen, that is Silent. However, Silent is no longer present. Pile of bones. That has a scythe +1, Skull of Bane, Bloodstone, Wolf Pelt, and a regular leather armor, which let's leave here. That wasn't really too much, considering this was some kind of named boss. Although, getting scythes is probably not that common, so... No, we're fine, thank you. Okay, so we need to go to the Old Oak. There are far more efficient ways to go than all the way around there. Tranquil River Bend. What a most curious sound. Old map of Nunchaku.
The beginning of the hunt.
Your
Oh,
life
boggarts.
ebbs low.
Training pays off.
I do wonder why he just laid down.
Any last wishes?
Am I tripping them? Doesn't say anything about being tripped though. Oh, the dog actually does trip them. That is very useful. Clear quartz, masterwork, great clubs. Take
Resting
those.
would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, we are in the whining mood again. Okay, grab what was interesting from that fellow. Smoking pipe. Various stuff. And more various stuff. Whatever this camp was about is interesting.
Do not halt us.
I like that the dog keeps tripping them. Good dog. Doing a good job. Boggart
To dust you
Onward!
will go.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Yes, we will. Masterwork, Poker resistance, and a ring of protection.
Forwards.
Stuff. This was a veritable treasure trove. Set up camp somewhere here. Can? Maybe we can't. That looks like a lovely place to sleep. Begin resting.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, how the hell are we still alive yet? Everyone's so smart, it makes me sick. Writing smart books. Fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. I guess that's why we're still alive.
Yeah, good luck with camouflaging a camp in the middle of a swamp pond. Leave. "24th of Saranith." We should also take care in regards to this exclamation mark going on. The Tenebrous Depths is indeed a DLC thing, so we're not going there. A random encounter with something that looks like a dragon. Ferocious trollhounds attacking a young Dweomer cat.
Attack!
Time for the acid. Well, Aasimar, today you've helped the Dreamer Cat. The Dreamer Cat does not forget those who help her. She'll meet again. Perhaps. Who knows? Can't remember that one. Let's gather up hides and stuff.
Our path leads on.
What are we waiting for?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yes.
You're so sullen, quiet. Readers like mysterious characters like you.
I'm not a character, not a hero from legend. I just want everything to be over.
Perfect. 25th of Saranith. We have resolved 10 events. Are we inside the kingdom? Yes, we are. Excellent. So Regongar had a triumph. The squad sent by the general defeated the bandit gang, returned a portion of their plunder, and discovered a secret cache of stolen jewelry. +3 to military and 100 BP. Also, Octavia had a triumph. The negotiations were a success. The regent guaranteed the merchants extensive support and they agreed to supply construction materials at significantly lower prices. +3 to community and +2 to economy and 10 BP. Now, these things that are problems, opportunities are not that important. Two for that. 2 for that. This one only Regongar can do, so to send him on that one. And Octavia needs to do this one at the crisis point there. They are busy at the moment. To build some stuff. $390 BP. Granary and brewery. Does the longhouse? No. If we build a granary there, brewery is happier when it is beside a tavern. Build that there. Then we can build a tavern here, a windmill up here. How about Pepsiville? These are still building, so nope. Head back down into the tenebrous depths. Or into the northern Narlmarches, I mean.
A rest would be welcome.
Yep, let's rest.
You're strange, harem. Dwarves are usually fun. They like the bottle, they like to play and shout, but you just mumble all the time.
I am called strange by a barbarian who gets into every fight she can and doesn't believe in the inevitability of death. This is truly amazing.
Excellent. We went over to the Old Oak. We are outside the kingdom again. This shouldn't be a big map either.
Stay behind
Command
me.
and control.
Victory is inevitable.
Excellent. Belt of giant strength.
Without a doubt.
Person with light crossbow +1. Now that's interesting. Easy. Let's give you that.
I will guide us.
Cannot hide from me.
Boggarts.
Let us strike as one.
Terrifying croak. Well, that scared away Valerie. You should be very, very embarrassed being scared away by a giant toad. Oh, thank you. I don't think we can go over there. No, we cannot. Oh no, go on. Off we go. Eve. For the most, I think we have cleared the Narlmarches now. So we'll head up here. I don't know if this is a river crossing. It is not. We need to head down to Thorn Ford to cross the river.
Resting would be nice, don't you think? I'd give anything for a mug of hot grog. And for 2 mugs? No. After 2 mugs, they'd kick me out of the tavern. How come I never learned how to drink at the academy?
But the ancient curse is now in part 2. I think we'll head back to the capital. But this is a very good place to end the episode, so I think that is exactly what we'll do. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.